What's poppin', homies? It's your favorite homegirl, Gossip Girl, and I'm coming in real quick to talk to you about a story that's making headlines, that is trending right now, about Chico DeBarge. Now, Chico DeBarge is charged with drug possession, DUI, and false impersonation after posing as his brother James DeBarge during an arrest. Okay, it says here singer DeBarge has been reportedly charged with drug possession, at about the traffic stop and all that. I gave you that already. He's 54 years old, who rose to fame in the 1980s alongside his siblings in the group DeBarge. Was pulled over in Burbank, California last week for driving without his headlights on at night and not having license plates, according to TMZ, because TMZ was the one that dropped the story. However, when he allegedly failed to produce any form of identification, he then told the officers he was his 57-year-old brother James. Now, we all know this family has been fighting with drug addiction and all that kind of stuff. They are a musical and talented family, but they just have that dark cloud over them, and that dark cloud is drugs, okay? And it's a shame because they are so talented. Chico, who is said to have been driving with two female passengers, was found to have methamphetamines and heroin on him during a search. Okay. While he was reportedly arrested and booked on January 13th, he is said to have finally been released on Friday after making bail. Things have been particularly trying for Chico over the past year, as his 35-year-old son Dante was stabbed to death in Van Nuys, California back in April. I remember that. In November of 2019, the Talk to Me crooner was found with methamphetamines when he was stopped by the police in Burbank earlier this month. It's just a shame that they just have this just drug addiction. It's like they shake it and then they go right back to it. And I hope one day that they will overcome that. I really do, because drugs is a hell of an addiction. Once you get hooked to a drug, it doesn't matter what drug it is. Once you get hooked onto that, it's like it has this hold on you. So I really hope that they can really get it together, okay? It says here, Chico was first approached by authorities after being seen using a piece of wire to try and open an SUV parked in a Walmart parking lot. His behavior prompted police to approach and search Chico, who was found to have meth on him. And I guess that's his choice of drug, meth. The vehicle turned out to be his own, but he was attempting to find a way in after locking the keys inside. Upon searching his vehicle, authorities also found drug paraphernalia. He was booked at Burbank City Jail and later released. Chico rose to fame for his 1986 hit Talk to Me, but his career was put on hold when he was sent to prison for drug trafficking in the late 80s. Now, after that, he came out with another album, which was a hit. And also, he did a collaboration with Joe as well. This family is very talented, but they just have a drug addiction. I think Bunny kicked hers. I'm not sure. But the last that I seen, there was a YouTube video, and she was doing well. She had kicked her habit. In 2007, Chico was arrested for drug possession in California and later went to rehab. He has been open about his struggle with substance abuse, titling his 2009 album Addiction. His fellow musician brother James famously tied the knot with Janet Jackson in 1984, though their marriage was annulled the following year. And I think whatever happened with James and Janet, I think that's what threw him over the edge as well. Because if you remember, there was some talk about a baby being born, or whatever the case may be. And I do remember Janet Jackson gaining a lot of weight when she played on Fame, and in her career she got kind of heavy, and then she disappeared for a little bit, and then she came back. So I don't know if she had a baby with him and gave the baby up or gave it to somebody in her family. But I know Randy, is it Randy? No, it's Marlon. No, it's not Marlon. What's the other brother name? I'll have a picture of him in the commentary. That brother has a daughter, and that daughter looked exactly like Janet Jackson. They were trying to say that was Janet Jackson's daughter. The Jacksons family have they features, they all look alike. So of course their children are going to favor their uncles and aunts and stuff like that. But that was the whole thing, that Janet and James had a baby together, and he said there was a baby. She said it wasn't a baby. That whole family would deny the baby. So I don't know if there was or if there wasn't. Then a girl came around and was saying like she was the baby, you know, as an adult, but she didn't look like neither one of them. So it was a whole bunch of stuff. But as for Chico DeBarge and the rest of the family, I hope and pray that they get over this drug addiction, because I do not want to read about another DeBarge dying from an overdose or from drug addiction. I really don't. I really don't want to hear about that about nobody. But this family is very talented. It seems like Elle is doing okay right now. And I think Bunny is doing okay. As for James and Chico, I'm not sure. But we know Chico's not doing well because he got busted with drugs. But I just hope and I pray for them that, you know, they overcome this. Because once you get hooked on drugs and it got a hold on you, it's hard to let go. And it seems like Chico's choice of drugs is meth. So, I don't know. But I just wanted to talk to you guys about that. Thank you to my homegirl who tagged me in the article. I said, okay, she looking out. Thank you so much, boo. This housewife. That's her name. And yeah, you guys. So I will talk to you guys later. That's all I got for right now. I'll talk to you guys later. Y'all have a great afternoon.